What's going on, everybody? Matt here at Patriot Comics. Welcome to another video. So I have a quick comic book haul for you today. The books that I have to show you in today's video are a little bit of like a niche style of collecting comics. I'm just recently getting into these, and I think they're really interesting, and that is foreign comics. Comics from different countries from around the world. I just find them fascinating. It's funny because I'm also a coin collector, one of my other many hobbies. And when it comes to collecting coins, you know, I love to collect coins from the United States, old silver coins, things like that. But I also really enjoy collecting coins from other countries. They have great designs, lots of history. You know, they're just very unique. And I find that same thing when it comes to collecting comics. So I come across comics from different countries, and I find them fascinating. I'm really excited to add some of these to my collection. I don't have many at all, so this was the first one that I purchased. You may have saw this in a recent video that I posted when I was at a record store buying comics down in Atlanta, Georgia. I picked up this French-Canadian Amazing Spider-Man. It's really cool cover with Punisher, and it's, you know, it's in French. It's French-Canadian. And I just find it so fascinating. It's in a different language than I speak. Of course, I live in New Jersey in the United States. I speak English, and this is just, you know, a lot different than what I'm used to seeing when it comes to my comic book collection. So I'm really excited to have this one, but I just recently picked up a nice little stack of books from all different countries. I ended up getting those from a Whatnot sale. It was all foreign comics. The prices I thought were very good, and I figured I'd grab a couple for my collection. So we did see this one in a previous video, but let's get into the ones that I just recently picked up. First off, we have some Spawn books. This is Spawn, what issue is this? It's 96, but it's actually a pretty thick book. I believe it reprints multiple stories, and these are printed in Italy. These are Italian comics. Really, really cool. I believe it's Panini Press or Panini Comics. As you see here, paninicomics.it. Trying to look here, it's €3 is the price. You know, really, really cool. This one's in a nice high grade, which is always a plus. I thought that was really cool. Another book here is another Spawn here from Panini Comics, also from Italy. This one actually doesn't have an issue number on it. The All'Intero Haunt. Really, really cool. Great looking cover. Nice high grade looking book, but also from Italy. I'm a huge Spawn fan. I collect Spawn books, and to grab some ones from different countries, I think is so cool. All right, we also have this one here. This is Spawn 97, little Todd McFarlane. Also, you know, from Italy, €3 price from December of 2006. Pretty nice looking book, high grade. I believe, is that a newsstand, possibly? You know, I'm not exactly sure how to tell with these foreign comics, but really, really cool. Another Spawn book, and then another one here. This is Spawn 99 from 2007, also from Italy. Great cover, really cool book, and like I said before, they're very thick books, so I believe they reprint multiple issues that were released in the U.S., so pretty cool books there with the Spawn from Italy. Now let's get into another book here. This is the Edge of Spider-Verse, issue number 4 from Mexico. Variant cover. I mean, how cool is that? Edge of Spider-Verse number 4. Crazy looking cover. And the seller actually wrote some notes here. From 2014, made in Mexico in 2015. This is a 1 in 25 Greg Land incentive. First appearance and death of Patton Parnell. First appearance of Sarah Jane. It's in a fine minus. It does have a couple little ticks, a little bit of like color rub there on the spine. But pretty cool to get a Edge of Spider-Verse key issue, 1 in 25 incentive variant from Mexico. I thought that was just very cool. All right, moving on to the next one. I think this one is very, very cool as well. This is Amazing Spider-Man. Let's see, it says number 215, This one, I believe, is from Germany. As you see, the Deutsch right there. You know, New York's best-selling superhero, something like that. The Amazing Spider-Man. Great looking cover. You got Carnage and Venom, little floating head on the cover there. Really, really cool. Let's see, there's no notes on this one. So I'm not positive what story this reprints or what cover or issue this is, but it's just very cool. You know, from Germany, Spider-Man book. Great looking cover. Not a bad looking condition as well. Also, like a lot of these books, they reprint multiple stories. So they're a lot thicker than a normal issue with just, you know, one standalone story. So very, very cool. Some German Spider-Man there. All right, moving on to some vintage books here. This one is really cool. We have Doctor Strange. Cool looking cover. This one is in pretty rough shape. As you see, there's a big chip out of the corner. And let's see, it has a $1.20 price tag. This is from Mexico, so that could be 120 pesos. I'm not really sure. Probably. I'm sure it's not in US dollars. As you see, it says number 13 from 1970. Kind of trying to brush up on my Spanish skills here. Pretty cool. Crazy looking cover. Unfortunately, does have that chipping, but I think this is pretty awesome. Doctor Strange 181 from 1969. So this reprints issue 181 and then released in Mexico in 1970. It looks like it has a Nightmare appearance, but really, really cool. I'll let you know exactly what I paid for all these books in just a moment, but I find these so fascinating, especially this one, because, you know, it's in a different language, in the trade dress, and, you know, and especially like these vintage ones, you know, this one's from 1970, you know, I don't know, something about them just really, really fascinates me. I'm really excited to have these in the collection now. We only have a couple more books here, but they are pretty cool. Here we have an issue of Thor. Pretty awesome cover there. This one as well is from Mexico. Let's see here. I believe this is Mexico. It looks similar. It says 1969, issue number 11. It's got an interesting little stamp here. It's a little blurry. I can't really read that. This one also is in kind of rough condition. Lots of creases and color breaks, a little pen on there. I mean, it's in rough shape. It's got a little Spider-Man emblem on the front. It has like a 1 peso, I believe, price tag on there. Let's see what this says. Thor issue 159 from 1968, released in Mexico in 1969. Looks like this was originally from International Comics. So pretty cool. But we got a nice little, you know, early bronze, late Silver Age Thor from Mexico. Just really, really fun to have these in the collection now. And last book of this haul, I think this one is just really cool. The Fantastic Four, the Fantastici Quattro. Pretty cool book here. Great cover. This one's not in horrible condition. You know, I mean, it's probably a VG or a VG minus, but it's has a price tag of 300 lire, which is from Italy. It says it's issue 136. But we'll take a look to see exactly what stories this reprints. So this is from Italy. Fantastic Four. Great looking cover. Nice early Fantastic Four book here. It says Fantastic Four, issue 136, 1976, Italy. But it reprints Fantastic Four 138. Also Marvel Team Up 29. And then also the Submariner issue number 70. So it's got 3 different stories reprinted in here. It has a Fantastic Four cover, but it also has a Marvel Team Up and a Submariner story in there. Really interesting. You know, the way they kind of combine different comic books and put them in, you know, one book, and they give it, you know, one single cover. I mean, it's very interesting. So this is my little haul of foreign comics, you know, books from Italy. We have a couple books here from Mexico, and, you know, the Thor, the Doctor Strange, really cool books. We had the German Spider-Man, really cool cover. And then some modern books as well. Edge of Spider-Verse #4 from Mexico. It's funny to see some older books as well as modern books. And then all these Spawn books from Italy as well. I just think these are so much fun. It's definitely a niche type of collecting. Not everybody is into a comic book that they can't read if they don't read that specific language. These are obviously, I won't be able to read them, but they are really cool to have in my collection. Like I said before, I'm big into history. I love collecting coins, and I collect coins from different countries. So why not collect comic books from different countries as well? Lots of history, and, you learn a little bit of something. You learn, how they do things in different countries when it comes to comic books. The way they're priced, the way they combine different stories, the artwork. It's really, really fun, really interesting, and I'm really excited to have these in the collection now. So, maybe I'll pick up some more if I find them at a good price. So that's what you're probably wondering right now is, what the heck did I pay for all those books? Well, I ended up paying a couple different prices, but I didn't pay more than $5 for any book. Most of them were like $2 or $3 a piece. Like I said, I got those off of Whatnot. I'll throw the seller up here on the screen, and, they had really cool books. The prices were great. I believe shipping was very inexpensive as well, probably around $3 or $4 to ship everything. And I got great deals, less than $5 per book for some really interesting stuff from different countries. Really happy about this purchase. I hope you enjoyed checking out this little comic book haul. This might be the last foreign books I ever show on this channel, or maybe I will pick some up soon. I never see them for sale, so when I see them and they're at a decent price, I did overpay for this one a little bit, to be honest. I paid $15 for it, but it was from a record shop in a big city, and honestly, I just picked it up because I thought it was really cool, and I paid the $15. What are you gonna do? I'm not mad about it. But finding them for like $5 or less, I think is awesome, and I'll probably grab more if I ever come across them again. So that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed checking out this comic book haul, bunch of foreign comics. If you enjoyed today's video, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video, and as always, I'll see you on the next one.